For the knee, I'm going to show you the AP, the medial oblique or internal rotation, the tunnel view, the lateral view, and the sunrise patella view. So for the AP, you're going to set the IR right under there. If the patient's knee is 11 centimeters or under, you can do them tabletop. If it's over, you should be doing them in the bucky. You're going to find the apex of the patella, and you're going to center 1/2 inch inferior to that, which for me is about 1 finger width. You want about 12 inches of length. In the real world, I would not allow the fabric to be bunched up under the knee like that. You want to make sure that the knee is truly AP, so you may have to internally rotate the patient like 3 to 5 degrees. Make sure that you get all the soft tissue on each side and have the patient hold nice and still just like that. For the medial oblique, you're going to have your patient internally rotate about 45 degrees. Table's going to move a little. And then you're just going to recenter midway between the lateral and medial side of the knee. And that's your medial or internal oblique. For the tunnel view, you're going to have your patient bend their knee 45 degrees. If you're doing it tabletop, you're going to build up your IR, put it underneath their leg, have them bend it right over the top of it. You're going to angle your tube about 40 degrees towards the patient's knee. And you're going to center right under the apex of the patella, mid-knee. Now, because of the size of the IR, it's not going to be truly centered. If this is a problem, you can do it in the bucky. And then after that, we'll do the lateral knee. So for the lateral, what I'm going to have my patient do is roll onto their side towards me. So the outside of their affected knee is on there. Bring your leg right over the top here, and you can rest it right down on that sponge there. You will have a 5 to 7 degree cephalad angle. Have the patient bend their knee just a little bit. And for this one, you're technically going to center 1 inch inferior to the medial epicondyle, which ends up being at about the level of the apex of the patella as well. Make sure that you get all the soft tissue on there and that you have light in front of the patella as well. I'm going to make sure, I'm going to have her roll down just a little bit more to get truly lateral. And that would be your lateral knee. So then for the patella, go ahead and roll onto your back. I'm going to have you sit up again. Go ahead and slide your feet down to the end of the table. That's right there. And then I'm going to put this lead shield right over your lap, in between your legs. Have them bend the knee up. So you don't want the foot to be completely flat. You want to straighten the leg out till the toes come up just a little bit. And then I'm going to angle my tube 90 degrees towards the patient. And then I want to angle an additional 10 to 15 degrees. So it'll end up being about 100 to 105 degrees. And you're going to lower your tube down. And you want to center right at the apex of the patella. And I dropped my marker, but I would set my right marker right there on the lateral side. And that would be your patella sunrise view.